something very special planned for you today. We are going to be going through the original 34 Contrology Exercises from Joseph Pilates' Return to Life. As always, keep yourself safe, and if an exercise is new or unfamiliar, I suggest you watch it the first time before attempting it at home. Let's have fun and let's get started. All right, so we stand up and we're going to face the end of our mats. Take one foot and cross it in front of the other. Stand really tall and pull your hips up into your stomach so your pelvis is neutral. Reach your arms straight ahead. Bend your elbows and place the forearms on top of one another. Then you're going to lift your heels. Begin to bend your knees, and with as much control as possible, place your hips on the mat. Okay, scoot yourself to the middle of your mat and then roll all the way down. Okay, straightening your legs, pressing your legs together and pushing your arms down firmly into the mat, just to try to connect as much of your body to the floor as possible. Then from there, nod your chin, curl the head, neck, shoulders up, lift your legs, hundreds, pump those arms. And then out. So you're inhaling for 5 counts and exhaling for 5 counts. Halfway. Last one. Lower your straight legs down. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. So now you're going to reach your arms back and point your toes. This is your roll up. Nod your chin to your chest. Curl the head, neck, and shoulders up and reach your hands past your feet. Begin to roll your waist into the mat. And then when your arms go back, point your toes. Lift your arms, flex your feet. Nod your chin. Reach. And then roll back down. Okay, we're only going to do this once more. Nod your chin. And then roll down. Lower your arms by your side for your roll over. So you're going to lift your legs up, bring them overhead. A deeper stretch is touching your feet onto the floor. You're going to separate your feet wider than your shoulders and roll down, massaging your spine. Bring the legs away from you, back together. Again, up and over. Okay, so there is that option to bring the toes onto the floor behind you if you want to deepen the stretch. One more. Okay, now we reverse. Separate. Curl the hips into the stomach. Feet together. Roll down. So noticing your arms and making sure they stay flat to the mat. Roll down. Okay, last 2. Keeping the chest wide. Last one. Okay, lower your straight legs down. Flex the feet. Single leg circle. Point your right foot. Lift the right leg straight up to the ceiling and circle that leg across, down, around, and up 5 times. Try not to move the rest of the body, but enjoy a stretch through the side of the leg. Reverse. 3. Last one. Lower that leg down. Point your left toes. Lift that leg straight up to the ceiling, across, circle down, round, and up 5 times. Okay, reverse the direction, stretching inner thigh as the leg goes to the side. Last 2. Last one. Lower that leg down. Push yourself up to a seated position and scoop forward. So you're going to bring your heels as close to your seat as possible. Grab your ankles and round your spine, bring your chin to your chest. Roll back and balance. Then from there, rock back to shoulders, forward and up, and again. Okay, 4 more. So the challenge here is maintaining your shape as you roll. Last one. Okay, placing the feet down, scoot your hips to the middle of the mat and roll all the way down. Okay, so start with straight legs. This is your single leg stretch. Curl the head, neck, shoulders up. Bring your right shin in towards your chest, and your left leg, try to only lift it 2 inches off the mat if you can, and then pull in and switch. 6 sets. Pull in and in. Really pulling your legs away from one another. 3, 2, and 1. Reach your straight legs out, lower the feet to the ground, lower the head. So just giving the hip flexors an opportunity to open. Okay, double leg stretch, excuse me. Curl the head, neck, shoulders, bring your knees into your chest, grab your ankles. Okay, so curling yourself into the most compact position as possible. Straighten your legs and press your hands into the side of them. And then bend your knees, come back in. And again, reaching out. And then pull in. Reaching out. So keeping the waist on the mat. Only go as low with your legs as you can without losing that waist. Okay, once more. Okay, then send your legs out, lower them to the ground, rest the head down. Okay, nod your chin to your chest, come all the way up, spine stretch forward. So your legs are straight out in front of you, feet are flexed. Push down into your hands for a second and lift yourself up really tall, and then place your hands on the ground in between your legs with flat palms. So you'll notice that I've had to put my weight a little forward in order to push my hands into the mat. Lengthen your spine. Bring the chin to the chest and start to slide your hands forward. Pull your abdominals back and pulse deeper. 3, further 2, 1, roll back up. And again, nod your chin, reach forward, go deeper as you pull the abdominals in. 3, 2, 1, roll up. Okay, and again, nod that chin, reach, stretch further. 3, 2, 1. And then roll up. Let's take that one more time. And then 3, 2, 1. Rolling all the way up. Okay, so your open leg rocker. Make sure that there's enough space behind you to roll. I'm going to scoot forward a little bit. So you're going to sit up straight, reach your arms straight ahead, point your toes. You're going to roll your spine back. You're going to feel a moment where you can lift your legs up. Then you're going to bend your knees and grab the fronts of your ankles. Straighten your legs, look down at your waist, round your spine. You roll to the shoulders, and then up to balance. And again, roll back, and up. So now the trick is not letting your pelvis tip forward. So as you roll up, try to keep your pelvis tipping back. Once more. Okay, legs come together, feet come on the mat, and then you're going to roll all the way down. Okay, so this is another inversion. This is your corkscrew. This can be done without an inversion, just like we usually do. Straight legs lift up, and then your straight legs go over. For this one, try not to let your feet fall to the ground. Send your legs over the right shoulder, keeping your shoulders square on the mat, and roll down the right side of your spine. Draw a right to left circle. Roll back up. Legs come to the middle. Legs go over the left shoulder. Massage the left side of your spine. Draw a left to right circle. Roll back up. So that was one set. You go to the right with the legs. Roll down. Draw a right to left circle. Roll up. Center. So remember our rules of corkscrew. Our legs stay the same length the whole time. Back to center, last one each side. You go right, Roll down through the right side. Up the left side of your spine. Bring the legs to center. Legs go to the left. Roll through the left side of your spine. Roll up. Now bring your legs to the center and then roll all the way down. Okay, come up for stop. So you're going to step your feet up a little bit wider than your mat, flexing your feet. And reach your arms slightly back behind your body without letting the ribs flare open. Sit really tall, twist. Nod your chin to your chest and reach to the baby toe. You pulse deeper, 3, 2, 1. Roll up. Center, twist, rotate. Nod your chin. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Roll up. Center. And again, twist. Dive round. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Look at your back hand as you roll up. Twist. Nod your chin. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Roll up. Okay, last set. Twist. Nod your chin. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Roll up. Center. Twist. Pulse 3. Okay, relax your arms, spin your legs around, lay on your stomach. Okay, so now we're going into your swan dive. So this starts a little differently. You're going to start flat with your face forward. And then just connect your hips into the mat. Okay, and then from there, I should also say I'm going to need to move. Then from there, you're going to place your arms in front of you, lift your chest up. Lift your head up as much as you can and lift your legs. You're going to need enough room to shoot your arms out to the side. I'm going to begin to put a little pressure on my arms to lift up a little more. Okay, then from there, I'm going to let go of my arms, lift my legs, and begin to rock. Okay, place your hands by your shoulders and sit back to child's pose. All right, then you come back onto your stomach. Place your forearms on the mat, lift your chest, curl your hips into the mat, lift both legs, kick, 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 kick. Okay, 6 sets. 3 more. Okay, really keeping pubic bone in mat. 2 and 1. Okay, now from there, your hands go at the back of your waist, and instead of turning your cheek to the side for double leg kick, you're going to have your legs straight ahead or your head straight ahead. Curl your hips into the mat, bend your knees, and kick 3, 2, 1. Straighten your legs, lift your chest. Place the chest down, elbows to the floor, kick 3, 2, 1. Straighten legs, lift chest. We do 5. Last one. Rest everything down and then just sit back to a child's pose, which Joseph actually didn't have any child's poses, so that's my little gift for you. So you're gonna roll up, the neck pull is next, and if you have a cushion or something to weigh down your ankles close by, if you have someone to hold your ankles, I suggest, oh look, Tig came to, hi, everyone misses you. Yes. Okay. So you're going to put the pillow or the dog on your ankles, flex your feet. You're going to bring your hands behind your head. Okay. Pull upwards and then just roll down. Don't worry if it's messy because we start laying flat. I'm going to adjust on my mat. So the goal is to keep the hands behind your head the whole time. Feet are flexed, nod your chin. Roll all the way up. Bring your forehead towards your knees. Restack the spine. Then pull the breastbone and the tailbone back to roll down. And you're pulling upwards on your head, decompressing the spine. Nod your chin. Roll up. And then breastbone, tailbone, roll down. Okay, we'll just do that one more time. And then roll down. Okay, from there, you're going to ditch your pillow or whatever it is that you used. And now we're going into another inversion series. So I'm going to take breaks in between these. The biggest complaint is usually wrist tension. If you don't like this exercise, if you're not there yet, you can support your hips up with a bolster, or you can simply omit the inversion part. And by inversion, it's not like a headstand, it's just a shoulder stand. So you're going to have your arms straight by your side, bring your knees into your chest. You're going to lift your hips up, place your hands right on your sacrum. Okay, so this is just right where your hips start. And I'm going to let my pelvis rest into my hands so that I have this more neutral, not neutral, but not quite super tucked pelvis. Straighten your legs, reach your right leg away from you and your left leg towards you, and then switch. So you're trying to get your feet out of vision. So don't worry about the leg that's coming towards you. It's more about the leg that's going away from you. And you can hear I'm talking, I'm not on my neck here. I'm standing on my elbows. One more each side. Okay, bring both knees into your chest and roll down. Okay, so now we're going to do another exercise like that called the bicycle. Okay, it's the same idea, same concept. So you're going to bring your knees into your chest, arms by your side. Straighten your legs, your hips lift. You place your hands on the small of your back. So I'm really trying to make a tripod with my back of my shoulders and my elbows, okay? Then I'm gonna let my pelvis sit into my hands. Then I'm gonna take my right leg away from me, and I'm gonna kick and kick. Okay, 6. And I get cracky knee. 1 more. And then you're gonna reverse. Press, press. Trying to almost touch your toe to the floor. Okay, for 3, feeling weight in your elbows and your shoulders. 2 and 1. Okay, bring both legs up. Place your hands down, roll down. So next is shoulder bridge, which you all are very familiar with, but now we're gonna add more of an extension to this. So you can just do normal shoulder bridge if this doesn't work for you. Roll your hips up, and you're gonna place your hands at the side of your waist, and you'll notice I'm kind of rolling my shoulders and my forearms underneath me, so I'm in extension. Now, if you feel compression in your back, this is not the right choice for you. Even though I'm in extension, I'm thinking about closing my ribs and pulling my hip bones into my stomach so that I'm stretching my quads. Slide your right leg along the floor, lift and lower 3 times. Okay, placing that leg down. Stand on that foot, slide the leg out, lift and lower 3, 2, 1. Place the foot down, place your hands by your shoulders, roll your spine down. Okay, and then from there, you're gonna come all the way up. All right, so those would have been brand new exercises for you guys, so good job. Next is spine twist. So we're back to familiar territory. You sit straight with your legs side by side, arms reach out to the side. Flex your feet, turn your head over the right shoulder, twist 3, 2, 1, center, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last set. All right, reach your arms forward, roll all the way down onto your back. Jackknife, so another inversion. Let's start with the legs on the ground. Push your arms into the mat, lift your straight legs up. Now your legs are gonna go over, but they're not gonna touch the floor. They're gonna lift straight up to the ceiling, and you wanna make sure that you feel the weight on your shoulders and you're pressing your legs into an imaginary wall. Now start to roll down, attempting to keep the feet above your eyes. Legs go away, and then they go over. You lift the feet to the ceiling, engage the glutes, roll down. Now actually Joseph does this with his palms facing the ceiling. Just to challenge that a bit more so you don't have your arms. I'm not doing that. Once more. Okay, and then roll down. Okay, lower the legs. All right, moving along to side kick. So you're gonna move yourself back. So we're gonna place both hands behind the head and make your body in a straight line. Then pick your straight legs up and move them to the front end of your mat. You're gonna lift your top leg up and make sure your top leg is the exact same length as the bottom leg, okay? We do this only 3 times. Kick front, and then sweep back. 2 more. Kick front, sweep back. Last one. Okay, other side. Now you might think to yourself, that was great. Usually we do 45 variations, but there's more later. Okay, so place your hands at the back of your head. You make a straight line. You pick your straight legs up and move them to the bottom front corner of your mat, and then lift your top leg 3 times. Kick front, sweep back. 2, sweep back. Last one. Okay, sweep back, and then lower that leg. Okay, so teaser. Something a little different here. As I was preparing this workout for you guys, I laughed because he actually uses the word rump. You'll notice in teaser you have to roll over your glutes, and it's this quite abrupt feeling, and he refers to it as your rump, and I thought that was quite funny. So thought I'd share that with you. So you start with your legs out straight, different than what we normally do. You're going to push your hands down into the mat to find a tall spine. Then bring your forehead down towards your knees. Then you're going to push down into your hands, begin to roll back, and you're going to lift your legs up to your teaser position. Reach your hands towards your toes, and then you're going to roll down to the shoulders and back up without moving the legs. Do that again. Once more. Place your hands down, lower your legs. Not so bad. Hip twist with stretched arms. You bring your arms back behind you. Okay, now press down into your arms, curl your tailbone under, and then you're going to lift your straight legs up as high as you can. Like your corkscrew, draw a right to left circle, and then a left to right circle. 2 more sets. So you can see how the exercises are just getting more challenging. Once more. Okay, then from there, place the legs down, sit straight and tall. Okay, great guys. So now we're gonna go into swimming, so more familiar territory, and then we get into a plank series. Okay, so I'm just gonna move my mat back. Come onto your stomach. Reach your arms straight out in front of you. Sorry, Kate. Now press your pubic bone into the mat. Lift your head first. And I want you to push down into your right foot and your left arm. Okay, that's pushing down. And then lift your right arm and your left leg. Lift those limbs as much as you can while you push down as firmly as you can with the other. And then start to switch, switch, switch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Everything comes down. We repeat, but with the opposite. Lift your head, neck, and chest. Press your pubic bone into the mat. Push down into right and left. So right hand, left leg. Lift the other limbs up as much as you can. Lift, lift, lift. And then switch. Switch for 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you sit back. Okay. So we're in the home stretch. Your legs are together, toes are curled under. Come into a plank position. Bring your weight forward so you're on your tiptoes. And then you're going to lift your right leg as much as you can. And then place it down. Lift the left leg up as much as you can. And I say that, but you don't want to move your pelvis as you lift the leg. Lower it down. Lift. Lower. Once more. Last one. Okay, bring the knees down. Sit back. Okay, roll up. Bring your legs in front of you. So you can see how what we normally practice, everything kind of connects, and you can kind of see the influence of different instructors on the method throughout time. So you're going to bring your hands behind you now, straighten the arms. Remember, fingertips point forward or sideways. Curl your hips off the mat. Now this might be enough for you today. Remember, gaze straight ahead. Lift right leg. Left. 2 more. Last one. Place the hips down. Okay, from there, we're going to come onto the knees. So this is side kick. We started to learn this a few weeks ago. You're on your knees. You reach your arms straight ahead. You're going to tilt your body towards the right. Okay, bringing your right hand onto the mat. Start with your other leg down. The top hand presses into the ear. We're trying to make 90-degree angles. Lift your top leg up. You swing it front and back. Front and back. Front and back. Last time. Okay, bending the knee. Push. Come all the way up. Other side. You bring the hand down. You tilt. Trying to get the shoulder over top of the wrist. Top hand presses into the ear. You lift the top leg. You swing front and back. 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, push. Okay, so now you're going to sit on the side of the hip. This is your side bend. You're going to put your legs side by side and then sit back so that you're on your hip. Okay, that way you can line your hand up with your feet. Then from there, other hand is going to press into the side. Do a test run. Twist yourself, lift up to a side plank. Okay, if everything feels good, you're going to turn your head over your shoulder, lower your calf towards the floor, and then lift up. And again, turn your head, open the chest, lift once more. Lift one arm, your arm up to the ceiling, just once, and then lower everything down. Let's go over to the other side. Okay, so again, you're not starting on the side of the hip, you're starting more on the back of your hip. Line your hand up with your foot. Okay, other hand presses into the side of you. You find that side plank and you hold. You lower and lift. 2, and lift. Last one. Woo. And lift. Bend the knees, lower down. Okay, so now we're going into boomerang. So you're going to sit up tall, round your spine. Okay, so you've been here before. This is like how we got into the teaser. What I've learned is having my hands slightly back is helpful. So you're going to curl your waist, lift your legs up, and then you roll over. Then you switch the ankle that's on top. You're going to roll up, pass through teaser, but balance. Reach your hands to your toes. Now bring your arms back behind you and clasp your hands and think about not dropping your legs. Think about lifting your legs up as you put them down. Reach forward towards your toes and then restack the spine. Then again, you round. Push the waist into the mat, lift your legs, roll over. Switch the ankle, begin to roll down. Reach to the toes, bend elbows, grab wrists, round. Reach forward, roll up. Again, round, forehead to knees, push into hands, lift the legs. Cross, roll. Reach for your toes, bend the elbows, grab your wrists, and lower. We're going to do that one more time each side. So you push, you roll back. So for this exercise, I try to flow one shape into the next. So it might not feel like that right now, but with practice, you'll learn to understand where to place your hands for your body. Okay. All right, so next is our seal and our crab. So you can see I'm getting a really good workout. So you're going to scoot forward. We've been working on seal. I'm just going to turn to face you so you can see the foot position. You're going to bring your hands together. Your knees are apart. Your hands go in between your legs. You grab the fronts of your ankles, okay? So another rolling exercise. Now you're going to roll back behind your sit bones, and you're going to try to pull, well, first push your soles of your feet together and pull your toes towards your nose. Look down. Okay, from there, you push your hands into your thighs or your arms into your thighs and vice versa. Clap your legs 3 times. Roll back. Clap again. 3. Roll back. 3. So here you want to try to suspend on the shoulders, and that's going to help you for our second to last exercise. Let's do one more seal. Okay, so I'm not going to teach you guys full crab because it's there's a risk of rolling onto your neck. We are going to practice getting into the position because it's a good stretch for your legs. So you sit with your legs crossed and you're going to grab the fronts of your feet. You're going to round your spine, bring your knees towards your shoulders, and you're going to pull your toes back. You're going to try to put your knees on your shoulders and around your spine. And just hold and breathe. So you feel that intensity of your core, almost like your teaser, while you're trying to get yourself to be in a compact position. Okay, let that go. Switch the ankle that's on top. Grab your feet. Okay, you're going to pull your toes back. So that's going to stretch the sides of your shins. Bring the knees in. Likely this side feels more awkward, more tight. Connect to the deep core. Lift your ribs up. All right, and then you release that. Okay, so we've got 2 more exercises left. This is our, I always screwed up, our control balance. So this is another inversion exercise. I'm going to give you one tip. Of course, if you've never done this before, please watch. If you're newer to it, I suggest not bringing your arms overhead. Keep your arms behind you, reaching towards the end of your mat, and that'll help counter the balance of your legs first, just so that there's no pressure in your neck, because we, of course, want to keep ourselves safe. You lay down on your back. You're going to lift your straight legs up, and then your legs are going to go over. I'm going to reach my feet towards the floor. Now here, I want to make sure I'm not just sitting in my back. So I always think about a string attached to my tailbone, lifting myself up. And you can see I'm not on my neck because I'm talking. Then you're going to take your arms and you're going to reach your hands back. I'm going to grab my right ankle and reach my left leg up. When that leg lifts to the ceiling, you want to think about that leg lifting your spine up. And then you're going to switch. Okay, 6 times. Okay, 4. Okay, making sure that you, again, don't feel that pressure on your neck. See, I'm talking. Last one. I might have cut off a rep. Okay, then from there, bring both feet down. Reach your hands to the end of your mat. Now you're going to roll all the way up to a standing position. And we've got our push-ups, so this is back to familiar territory. So you stand at the end of your mat, your feet together. Reach your arms to the ceiling. Round your spine. Bring your hands flat to the mat. Look up at your waist without looking where you're going. So you look at your knees, you walk your hands. Come to a plank position. Shift forward onto the tiptoes, bend your elbows. And straighten. 2 more. Last one. Round your spine, lift your hips, and then push to walk your hands towards your feet. From there, roll all the way up. Reach your arms to the ceiling. And again, round. Stretch deeper, walk hands out. 3 push-ups. Narrow elbows. Round. Walk to feet. Scoop the abdominals up to roll up. Once more. Okay, so you're gonna shift forward, bring your chin forward as you go down. Okay, stay here. Find your balance. Bring your hands to your calves and pull yourself into a deeper stretch. Let go, grab your elbows, and let your arms hang down. Look up into your waist and start to roll all the way up. Okay, and we're done, everyone. So thank you so much for moving with me. Even if you just watch some of those exercises, it gives you insight into the potential of your body. So you don't have to be flexible. You don't have to be a dancer to be able to do any of these exercises. You are going to build towards it. So thank you so much for joining me, and have a great day.